Cheers. Bless you, my son. Because he doesn't give a shit about me.
Father?
Kelly.
Who's that?
Oh, no one. It's just a friend of my mum.
I told him, I took him in, I told him, I said, you can't lie to the people, Mr. President. It's our boys over there, we gotta bring it back.
May I join you?
I don't want company.
Thank you. My friend behind the bar tells me you've been coming here regularly. It's not often I see one of the righteous down here. Shouldn't you be attending to your flock?
Go away.
But then you're not really one of the righteous, are you? There can't be that many commandments left for you to break.
Go away.
And let's face it, there aren't enough Hail Marys in the entire world to save your eternal soul.
Go away.
What? After I've come all this way to see you? And I've even brought you a present.
Why don't you... For me?
For you. It'll save you stealing out the collection plate.
I don't...
And let's hope the bishop comes to the same conclusion. Of course, if you're not interested.
No, hold on. I wouldn't say that. It'd be a pity to waste it if it's paid for. We haven't been properly introduced. I'm Father Cassidy. And who might you be?
Let's just say I'm a gentleman who's pleased to make your acquaintance.
Sure, well. I hope you won't mind if I make the acquaintance of Mr. Jack here.
As you wish.
You look familiar.
A lot of people say that.
Did you attend St. Luke's?
I haven't attended church for many years now. Let's just say your boss and I had a little falling out.
You're not the only one.
Believe me, I fell a lot further than you. Your little indiscretions pale in comparison to mine.
I think you'd be surprised if you'd known what I'd done.
Oh, I don't know. When you were 9, you set fire to your sister's cat for no other reason than it amused you. When you were 12, you progressed to burning down the local shop, put the blame on the slow gentleman who lived nearby. You do realise he committed suicide while in remand, don't you?
How do you know that?
It's my job to know.
Who are you?
You know who I am.
No, I don't. Who the fuck are you?
Allow me to introduce myself. I've been known by so many names. Mephistopheles, Beelzebub, Lucifer, Nick Scratch. Never been too fond of that last one, though. A bit common. Whereas I'm obviously a man of wealth and taste.
Oh, aye. Hey, I'm the angel Gabriel.
No, you're a drunkard and a fornicator. But hey, who am I to judge? Besides, I've met Gabriel. That snobby bastard wouldn't set foot in a place like this.
Oh, shouldn't you be kind of like all horns and tails and fire breathing and stuff?
I'm never going to live that down. It was the 14th century. It was the fashion. He gets Charlton Heston with a beard. Me?
Okay, I'll play. If you're the devil, what are you doing here? And what do you want with me?
Same as always, I'm afraid. Your eternal soul.
Of course, I should have known.
Well, actually, I'm getting it already, but I so wanted to collect this one in person. You see, usually I only get the bad ones. Most of them, most of the people in this room, come to me without me lifting a finger. But when it's one of his, that is something special. It's worth making an extra effort. There was a time, you know, when I could get the odd pope, archbishop.
But why would you want my soul?
Haven't you been listening? Because it's my job to know whether you've been good or bad.
Do you know, I thought that was Santa Claus.
You've a sparkling wit. I think I'll enjoy our time together. It'll seem like eternity.
But I have been forgiven for all my sins.
All of them. There is one sin you forgot to tell him about. Would you like me to remind you of that little sin? Once upon a time, there was a novice priest who, before committing himself to his Lord, decided to test the waters on the other side of the river. Finding there a group of alternative believers, he immersed himself in the rituals and enjoyed the company of the ladies of the sect. Hey, we've all been there. Time to sow a few wild oats before the chastity began. Where's the harm? Easy way to get laid. Shout, power to Beelzebub, jump on top, and you're in like Flynn. 9 months later, as if by divine providence, a child, born to a horny occultist and a wayward priest. The acorns don't fall too far from the tree.
Oh, my God.
Well, he's not here at the moment. Well, actually, not for you.
You want my soul?
I'm getting it anyway. Here's the best bit. You'll love this. See my friend the barman over there? In 8 minutes, he and the 4 charming gentlemen who are currently trying to get Kelly incredibly drunk will take her into the back room and brutally rape her.
Kelly.
Whilst none of the other lost souls in here will give a shit, the drunken priest will take an attack of guilt and attempt to rescue his daughter. Of course, being drunk, he'll fail to avoid the knife carried by one of the gentlemen and get stabbed to death. As he's recently lost his faith, his soul becomes mine.
That's not going to happen.
Wait, it gets better. Kelly dies from the wounds inflicted on her, and as she was conceived in my name, i.e. power to Beelzebub, her soul becomes mine also. And to top it off, the 5 gentlemen eventually die various painful deaths, and because of their sins, they're sent to me. I am, as they say around here, quids in.
I don't have to go in there.
True. But what kind of man would sit by while his daughter was raped and murdered and not lift a finger to help? That wouldn't sit too well with him upstairs, would it? Damned if you do and damned if you don't.
Stop her going in.
Oh, I don't think so.
What the hell?
Look at her. So pure and so innocent, and yet so easily tempted down here by those savages. Seduced by a smile and a bit of attention. That's the trouble with young girls these days. They want to grow up so fast. Probably due to lack of a father figure. A young flower ready to blossom. It's such a shame what those monsters will do to her. Speaking of which, do excuse me. Prior engagement. One more ought to do it, I think.
Come on, Kelly. In one.
To hell with it. Another one never hurt anyone.
Come on, love, get it down, yeah? All the way, in one. Down in one. Come on, throw it down your neck.
Holy Father, forgive me for all my sins. I cast out the demon in you in the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. May this blessing empower you to drive before Satan and all those who commit acts in his name. We ask for this through the power of our Lord Jesus Christ. Amen.
Sorry about that. No rest for the wicked. Now, how shall we pass the time? Would you like to hear my confession, Father? No? Well, plenty of time for that later.
You seem to have me in a bit of a corner. Damned if I do, damned if I don't. Well, if you've got to go, you may as well go in style. And how many men can say they drink with the devil?
To yourself.
You've just made a big mistake.
Pray tell.
You see, if there's a devil, there must be a God.
What?
In fact, you even said there was yourself. What's the matter? Old Nick Scratch can't take his drink.
May the Lord have mercy on your soul, because I won't.
have one hell of a hangover in the morning. It's all right, Kelly. Everything's all right. We've got a lot to talk about, Kelly. You know, you remind me of your mum. I met her long time ago now. She not tell you? Oh, God, we were kids then.
Oh, please. Like it's that easy? I always return. Be seeing you.
Stay there. Don't touch anything, right? I'll go and get an ambulance.
Oh, my God. Are they all right? Do you think they're dead? Do you think they're all right? I've never had an accident.
Stay here by the car. Don't touch anything. I'll be back as soon as I can.
Damned if you do and damned if you don't.